Everyone. I wanted to do this video. My voice sounds a little weird because I just woke up and I'm about to go to work, but I wanted to do this video. Selena at Amore Fabriques asked me what I'm working on, and I wanted to show this to her and you because I'm giving it as a gift today. So, a little story behind it. My student teacher is graduating tomorrow, and she gave me this, not the journal cover, but the things on the inside. And they're from or remind her of her grandmother and her great aunt. But I think a lot of them were her grandmother's newspapers and magazines, and they're amazing. They're like this stuff from England, and this is from 1935. And she also gave me a newspaper from the 1800s, and then also a box full of this type of stuff. This is from 1973. So lots of cool ephemera, and she said it reminded her of her grandmother, or it was her grandmother's, but she was cleaning out and she knew that I wouldn't throw it away. How funny is that? Well, I didn't throw it away. I made her a book. So, this is the cover. This is a Reader's Digest, and this is the cover, and, this is Tim Holtz fabric. I didn't know. I had like a roll of this type of stuff, and I unrolled it, and there was the British flag. I was so happy. And then this is the first time I've put these on. Jessica Rapp does this on some of her journals, but this is a button, and then there's some charms. She likes sailboats, sailing, so I put some sailing stuff in here. You'll see there's a little anchor. And one of the kings in England was known as the Sailing King. So that worked out well. You'll see in a minute. There's a little tiny sailboat. Okay, so this is a Reader's Digest, and yeah, it was definitely a labor of love. I really enjoyed this theme. I've never done like a English theme. So on the inside is a little pocket with one of my tea-stained library cards, and this was some like decorative paper that I bought. And then this whole signature is things that she gave me about England, and here is my hand-painted English flag that I did a video on. And I made some just tags, collage tags, and then they're blank on the back, so she could write some memories. I also did a video on these little booklets that I made, so I am going to make another journal similar to this and then put it in my shop because I have so much ephemera. But this is from 1953. This was the route of the coronation route through the streets of London. So I'm very happy with this book. This was to represent her grandmother and her great aunt, who immigrated from England to the U.S. That's how her family got to the U.S. There's a little flip out. And this is, I took that painting and I scanned it in. And I printed it out on just printer paper, and I tea-dyed the printer paper, so you'll see that throughout the book. Here's another little tag. I kept things pretty simple because I wanted the ephemera to kind of speak for itself. The ballroom at Buckingham Palace. It's just so cool, the things that, yeah, so cool. The Order of Succession, the Royal Coat of Arms. This is the 1800s newspaper. It's amazing. But it was very brittle, so I backed it on something a little bit harder. This is somebody getting coronated, but I don't know who. Here's some more of the succession. So here's Charles, Prince Philip, Queen Elizabeth II. So yeah, this is pretty cool. And I hope she enjoys it. Royal family's birthdays. I didn't know much about the royal families, but I started watching The Queen on Netflix, and it's all about Queen Elizabeth II. Here's some more roots of the coronation route. And anyway, the Queen Elizabeth, or The Queen, is really awesome on Netflix. It's a great show. Another little tag that I made of a whole bunch of stuff, ephemera she gave me, and I glued it together. Right here is that's what I painted, and instead of printing it out large, I printed it out really small. So I'm just mostly doing this so that I can see what I did, a record of what I did. Here's another tag. And then here's another tag. And then this is, I just put this in, I'd had this. This is a cute little envelope. And she can write some memories of her grandmother and her great aunt. And I made this cute little paper clip. And I think that could be her great aunt and her grandmother. Maybe I should put it on here. It's just so cute. So cute. I'll put it right here. Okay. So in the second signature I did sailing, because one of the kings was known as a sailing king, and she loves sailing. So this is a collage on a file folder, but it's sailing themed. And then I did have some scrapbook paper. And again, this is from 1935. And then this is actually when I dyed paper. I had a whole bunch of this blue paper. I just thought it looked like water. And it's, I have a video on how I dyed this. It's actually tie-dye, but not the kind that you get in the stores. It's from Dharma Trading Company. Here's a little tag. So the life story of our sailor king is what it says, and this is actually him. You'll see him on the flip side, but so that's kind of how I tied in British and sailing. And then there's that flag again that I tea stained after I printed it out. This is just a piece of paper, but I thought it's just one of those. But I liked this map stamp that I have, so I stamped it out. The life story of our sailor king. So this is actually this fabric, like on a scrapbook page. And I found it in my stash, and I was like, oh, that matches. So just a picture of a sailboat from a National Geographic. More of my collage. I love this, like, compass. Anyway, this is from a little kid's book. What a brig is. A square-rigged sailing ship with two masts. This is some of the fabric, and then just some of the, you know, baker's twine. This is some things about anchors from two different dictionaries. So, yeah, just a little flip up. I tried to leave a little bit of space for her to write things if she wants to, or she can just keep it. There's the Sailor King. There he is. I don't know which king it was. Again, I'm still learning about British history, but it's been a wonderful journey for me of learning. And then in the back here, I put together a little there's a bulb pin, and then there's this big wood anchor, and then 2 little charms. This is a compass, and then this says, "Let your heart be your compass." So I thought that that would be a good gift for her. She's watched me craft all semester while she teaches, because I'm supposed to let her teach, and so I thought that she would like this, and I'm pretty sure she'll love it. So that's just a record of what I've been doing. And Selena, I do have another book that it's not the same cover, but I'm going to put some more of my British ephemera in there and make that for my shop. So I wanted to thank you all for supporting me throughout this year. This was my first year on Etsy, and I'm just doing it for a little extra cash for my children, and I really appreciate every single sale. It means so much to me, and every single subscriber. I might do more videos over the winter break until New Year's, but I also might just stay off social media and be with my family. I'm kind of wanting to do that, you know, just be with my family. My children are young. I want to just experience them while I have 2 weeks off. So that's the great part about being a teacher. So anyway, if I don't see you until the new year, I wanted to thank you all so much for all your support and your friendship. Well, I've made a lot of friends on YouTube, and so thank you so much. And if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, that would be awesome. And until the next video, bye-bye.